Hi guys, welcome back to Alamat, where we translate and narrate Philippine myths, urban legends, and horror stories to share with the world. Our tale for this week is about the strange experience that happened to the author's friend when she was in the author's house. This tale is called Someone Invited My Friend Upstairs, but It Wasn't Me by Eternally Nameless. I lived with my aunt's family in Cebu. If you don't already know, it's an island in the Philippines. Back when I was in college. On my second year in university, her house, including everyone else's in the block, burned down due to a neighbor who set her cheating husband's clothes on fire. Luckily, it was my summer vacation and I didn't get the pleasure of being traumatized by that experience. But most of my possessions, school books, uniforms, clothes, my brand new dictionary set that I got as a birthday present from my mom, etc., were gone, incinerated by the fire. By the end of my vacation, my mom and I went back to Cebu. Me for school and her for the emotional and financial support for my aunt. Several months passed and my aunt's house got rebuilt. It didn't have any windows, only a windowsill in one of the would-be rooms. No partitions yet, and the furnishings consisted of a small closet for clothes and one queen-sized bamboo bed. The first floor was almost done, but the second floor was still barren, except for the closet and the bed. We didn't have any electricity at the time, and my only source of light for studying was a street lamp across the street, so you can imagine how well lit the second floor was. We used candles and gasoline lamps for downstairs, and mostly people liked staying there because it was better lit. Being the introvert that I am, I kept to myself, writing for my column in the university paper, so I usually hang out upstairs, undisturbed. My friend occasionally would come over and we would talk about random things, like anime or sing songs and whatnot, until the wee hours of the morning. She would usually come by at around 6 o'clock, give or take, and stay late until midnight. We were really close and her family was good friends with my aunt, so she could come over whatever time she wanted and hang out for as long as she wanted. She would even have dinner with us most of the time. Good times. I miss her. So one night, she came over to hang out as usual and to pay me back for some change she borrowed. She met my uncle downstairs, greeted him, and asked if I was home. Unaware of my schedule, he replied yes. Before she came up, my friend called out from the bottom of the stairs for me. She gave a loud yell of, "Hey, are you there? I'm here to hang out and pay you back for the cash I borrowed the other night." There was a short pause and my voice replied with an enthusiastic, "Sure, come up. I've been waiting for you." Hearing this, my friend immediately ran upstairs. She came up the second floor looking for me. She looked for me all over the place and thought that I was pranking her and hiding away in a dark corner, possibly giggling to myself. She called my name several times and she was greeted by an eerie silence. Infuriated that I tricked her to coming up the stairs and not showing myself, she ran downstairs with a strange foreboding and met my cousin who was just coming back from work. My cousin asked her why she looked pale and sweaty. My friend told her about my prank and how it scared her to be there alone. My cousin replied with, "Oh, that couldn't have been her. It's Friday. Her classes end at 7. She won't be home until later." My friend said her thanks and left. Later that night, my cousin told me her story and I chuckled. I have a twin sister, but it seems like I have a doppelganger too. My friend didn't come over for a few days after that, but when she did, she would call out from the streets to the window in my room, making sure she could see me replying with my hands waving back at her before she would come up the second floor. Postscript: English isn't my first language, so I'm sorry for the grammar mistakes. This happened about 10 years or so ago as well. My aunt's house has been completely renovated, but this isn't the only time something strange happened to this house, even before it burned down. What do you guys think of this week's story? What being or creature do you think called out to her friend in the story? If you know the answer or you have any experience with the creature, let us know down in the comment section. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this channel to your friends and family. If you have stories you would want me to narrate, send them over at mrelamatph@gmail.com. Salamat guys, and see you in the next one.